I'm gonna try to stay under this light. I want the first people who come on to tell me if there's any reception. Can you hear me loud and clear? Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm gonna try to stay with the light. Can you hear me loud and clear? All right, loud and clear. I'm gonna go right into it, right? Because I don't have much light out here. It's a dark evening and I'm out at my son's football practice, right? So y'all know that Safari got married today, right? Okay, congratulations to Safari. Check this out. I want to ask y'all a question, both male and females. See? Now, it has been brought to my attention that this female that Safari married, Erica Mena, she was in a full-blown relationship with another woman, a public relationship with another woman, right? So I'm asking the fellas this, or the men this. Women, would you marry a man that you knew that at some point in life he was in a full-blown relationship with another man before you? Would you marry this man, take him as your lawful wedding husband? Yes or no? No. I'm gonna show you how hypocritical people are. That's a yes or no. Did that stuff stall my life? Oh man. Is the live stalled? Well, I can't see no more. All right, we're off air. Are we off the air? Am I off the air? I can't see myself moving or anything, yo. Oh man. Full Tool says yes, love is love. I'm stuck. Can y'all even hear me? Super chat. Remember none. Damn. All right, y'all can hear me, but can you see me? Let me see if I could. Okay, here we go. Back. All right, so I was getting a phone call in just now, and that interrupted that. So, hypocritical, man. I think this is very hypocritical, because check it. I think society, it seems like everybody wants to be down with the crowd. Everybody wants to be down with the crowd, right? I'm still going to say big up to both of them anyways. Right? Because two grown people, they in love, they decide that they want to get married, that's on them. Yeah? But I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to no celebrity, I'm talking to you. Would you do it? As a woman, thank God the AC unit stopped. As a woman, would you find yourself marrying a man or dating a man that you knew had a full-blown relationship with man before he got into a relationship with you? That's what I want to ask. I know what go on with this now. All right, we're back. All right, it's working. Okay, Rahan says no. Man, let me read some of these comments. Let me go back. Somebody tried to call me just now and it interrupted the live. So, all right. Tiamani Ferron says yes. Tiamani Ferron, what are you? Because you're hiding. I can't tell if you're male or female or anything like that. All right. Junior Lewis says hell no. I can't see a woman marrying a man that she knows was in a relationship with another man. I mean, you know how homosexual relationships go man on man, right? So you telling me that your husband is gonna be a man that used to take it from another man in the rear, and he was comfortable with that. what are you going to be able to do to fulfill that part of him? No sound? All right, I'm gonna walk to another location. Yeah, exactly. You can't compete with that. So I told y'all it's dark. It's kind of dark out here, but I had to do this one real quick. I'm out here at football practice with the kids. There's no way you can compete with that. I personally, as a man, I couldn't do it. I couldn't know that my woman was in a full-blown relationship with another woman, right? If I think about a full-on lesbian relationship, I'm a whole different vibe. And it would always be in the back of my mind, like, when is that part of her gonna come back again? Because I'm sure she's telling him or he's telling her that it's me and you forever, babe, and all that. But I couldn't buy that. I couldn't buy that. When is that part of you gonna come back again where you miss that energy? Where you see somebody that you like, that fit that criteria, reminds you of your past life. You know what I'm saying? It's a real question. All right, so Duke is saying no sound. Do I still have no sound? Do I still have no sound? No, Debbie Smith, we're not talking about somebody that's married already. Listen to what I asked you. I said, Safari just got married today, right? But he got married to a woman that was in a full-blown relationship with another woman before. So if I flip that script and I ask you about the husband that you would marry, if he was in a full-blown relationship with another man before, would you be able to look past that? That was the question. It ain't if you're married before. So I want to see the answers to this. Exactly. There are a few people on here that said yes. So, to each his own. To each his own. You have one life to live, and I've said it before many times. I'm not here to dictate how people live, but I know for sure that personally wouldn't be, if it's negative. Oh, I understand what you're saying. The reason why I'm asking this is because I put up a video earlier. For those of you who are late, man, there's some old people on my channel, and no disrespect to the elders, but there's some old people on my channel that they really don't have any clue as to what's going on. So every time I post something, it's like you have to break it down and explain to them, or they just come on and bonfire upon it and gone. And you know what I'm saying? So I posted a video earlier with an entertainer named Safari on the Watch Reality TV. He's on there. He's a Jamaican as well. He's popular as well, right? Him and Erica Mena, they tied the knot today. They got married, finally. They have a baby on the way and all that. I remember seeing the whole thing before where she was in a relationship with a woman, but I didn't remember that it was her. Today, after I posted the video, somebody said to me, yo, sir, the girl that he just married was in a full-blown relationship with another woman before. And it dawned on me how many people are wishing them well, and people are already gone on to like couple goals, and it's gonna last forever. And I'm thinking, we are socially engineered. Like, social media is actually dictating and telling us what to like, what not to like, what party to join, you know what I'm saying? What to become sexually. Like, we're being engineered, man. Cause I don't see how. I don't see how. So I figured I would do a whole little 15-minute video on this because I just want to hear from my audience. I want to see the yeses and the nos. So may I pose the question again? This is for the men and vice versa for the women. Man, would you marry a woman that you know was in a relationship, full-blown lesbian relationship with another woman before? That mean them used to do them suck out each other, them used to do them strap on, pardon my brash language, them used to do them whatever they do to get their kicks and their rocks. She was all into that with another woman before. And women, would you marry a man? Say you're gonna spend the rest of your life with him as husband, knowing that he had done that before, like been with another man in a full-blown relationship before. Is that something that you could say yes to? Try stars. You on the road, brother? If you're out up on the road, stay safe enough. Thanks for that, here. Ain't seen you in a while still. As a OC said, me a man, it not gonna work, know that. Come on. A very bit depends. Them say love is blind. No way. A very big depends. What would it depend on? The Morgans, what would it depend on? What exactly could happen that would sway you, that would sway your decision to actually go along with something like this? For me personally, there's nothing that could sway my decision. It's just a hell no for me. If you're in love. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Driving all day. I was in Florida the other day, you know. Yeah, I've been in Florida all year. I decided to take one whole year off. The year seemed like it fly by so fast, fam. Like, right now, I'm gearing up to head back into Texas come January. So I'm just here for like the kids' football, and his football season ends in November. Then I'm gonna do the whole Christmas, New Year's thing with the family, and then I'm gone again. But I've been here all year. I came back from Texas in January, mid-January. Glad to see you all right, man. Stay safe out there on the road, yeah? You know it, go already. The future is not certain at all in that marriage. That may I tell you. So Gray says, SouFLo, you learn a lot from me. Gray, you know what? Yes, you are the actual one. And I remember seeing it, but I couldn't remember it. I couldn't put two and two together and say that was her. It's after you said it and somebody else said it, and I said, okay, if so many people are saying it, it must be true. Somebody actually posted a link, and I went and checked the link out, and I was like, wow. So she just switched sides whenever she feel like it. I mean, they're accommodating. They're accommodating. Love blind? I don't know. I don't have that kind of love. I don't have that kind of love. If it would be different for me, because here what would happen. A woman would have to trick me, right? By not telling me that that was a part of her past. That's the only way I could go that far. And then after I find out that that was a part of her past, I don't care what kind of love we got going on, it would be curtains for that relationship. Because for one, that's a huge deception. Could you imagine you are a woman and you're married to a man, right? You court each other, you get married, you date, lead up to a marriage, you know, the whole normal stuff. And then a year into your marriage, he comes out and he says, oh, I lived with Tommy for like 2 years. And you're like, oh, y'all roommates? y'all were roommates, and he's like, no, me and Tommy were together, like romantically. That love would make you stay. I would feel hurt. I would feel hurt. Love is in the air. Respect, brother. Respect. TriStars, trucking vlogs. Respect. Oh, Father and Sons TV, all the way from the UK. Big up, brother. Yeah, I'm out here in the park. I'm not in a mosquito spot today. That's exactly what I think too. And now that I know that it's her, I'm starting to think that this is a storyline for Love and Hip Hop. And you know, in the entertainment industry, it's really weird. Now, don't forget me. I'm still wishing them all the best. I still wish them all the best with the marriage, but it's really weird because they exist in a weird world. They have to do stuff for ratings. They have to do stuff for ratings, and they're not independent in the things that they do. Like somebody tells them what to do. Somebody tells them who to date, when to take it to the next level, how to play it up in front of the cameras. So I'm starting to think that it is a storyline for that. I don't think it's genuine anymore. I thought it was at first though. But I mean, and they got a kid coming, so a baby is gonna be in the mix of all this. Hey, whatever floats their boat, man. I don't know if she's a gold digger. She has her own money though. She has her own money. Puertador says I would faint. You would faint, but then after you wake up, what would you do? Would the love be strong enough to keep you there? Knowing that his back part used to be blown out, like, no, man. I can't see it. Arlene Tracy, big up. Thanks for tuning in. Once I know that would be it, I would cringe if he touched me. Exactly. I couldn't look at her the same because every time I tried to do something, I would think, okay, she's used to something totally different, right? So maybe she's enjoying what I'm doing, but I'm sure she's missing what she's used to as well. And because of the fact that you can never fulfill that she's missing, you know, sexual energy is a strong thing. Let me tell you how strong it is. You got people that risk their life, you know. Like, yeah, woman when no say they would a madman. And just because she find a man where, you know, I said, bend it a certain way, she will risk everything. We've seen it all the time. Men too, they risk everything. So asking to give up something like that, just give it up just for you for the rest of their life, highly doubt it. Maybe they're in an open relationship. Maybe it could work for them. Maybe they have a deal. Every now and then they go their separate ways and do their thing, or they go out together and pick. You know how that world goes already. Shoot, regular people do it. Out and pick up like together. Who knows? Sasaraman, bless up. Rose Cole says, if the pum pum was good, you would not go anywhere. Oh, please. Good pum pum is everywhere, man. I don't, and like someone new to pum pum or something. No pun intended and no disrespect to anybody, but good pum pum is everywhere. I honestly never met a bad one before in my whole life. And I've been on Earth for a while now, so. You know what I'm saying? And that's what mislead a lot of people too, talking about good pum pum, and that's why I mistake. No, I could find that somewhere else too. It's the person that's attached to the pum pum. It's not just the pum pum. The pum pum alone can't hold me. I'm a different breed. Some men, yeah. Some women, yeah. But some people, you could take your tools or your under tools and go about your business if you're not bringing the rest of their criteria to the table. You know what I'm saying? All right. Please adjust the video Nikki and Sizzler did with a lesbian. Two supposed bonfire upon sodomy Rasta in a video with sodomites. Darkman X TV. I haven't seen that, so I can't address that. I will tell you what, there was a person that was trying to discredit Rasta, and what he did was he was very good at graphic design, and he actually sent me a whole bunch of stuff one time. SouFLoTV, expose this, expose that. And when I opened it, I saw pictures of Sizzler wear lipstick and kiss pan him neck and Capleton. He basically took all the people in reggae music that you know would stand against a certain agenda or thing, and he made them just that, and then tried to put it out there. So propaganda, tried to put it out there as if. So I'm a person that do my research. So when I saw it, I started doing my research, and I come to find out that it was all fake. I don't know what video you talking about, but if you can send me the video at SouFLoTV, then I will sit and do a video with that. With that said, though, I will go way back to this is way back when Vibes Cartel DJ about in a car canai with that buckle tall canai. That from back then dancehall, Buju Banton actually did a song with Cameron, and in that song, Cameron was speaking of that was the basis of his lyrics, and I was surprised that Buju actually did a song with them. Now I've learned over the years that people, what they put on the outside, a lot of the times is really not who they are in real life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Drake's dad just did an interview, and he said, he asked them why you talk all this stuff about me in your videos and say stuff like I'm never around and you and your mom struggled and all this. And he told his dad that it sells records, right? And he said, okay, well, if that's what it does for you, go ahead, get your money. But it makes him look bad, right? Because people are now seeing him and they know who he is, and they're like, man, you left your son stranded and all that. Started from the bottom, no, now we here. And they're like, he never started from no bottom, but all that. So the persona that people put up in front of you is not who they really are. Enough big Rasta I got to learn are in bare slackness. So, or they're not as close-minded as you think, if you want to call it close-minded. Or some of the things that they tell you that they burn fire upon is exactly the things that they get involved in. Or they have close friends or close relationships with people that live that life that they burn fire upon. So, in a sense, it's them getting money. It sells records to a certain audience that they know they have to keep a certain persona for. So see there? All right. Savage Lemon says, hey, what you think about how Jamaicans can't enter the US or another foreign country? Who says that? Jamaicans can't enter the US? I don't know anything about that. And I know Jamaicans come and go all the time. They don't want no criminals here. And I was gonna talk about that too. A thing about a lot of our Jamaican people, well, some of them anyways, they leave the Caribbean and they travel with the worst part of them. You know, and it shows in other countries, and then they don't want you there. And of course, because of a lot of us ignorance, we start saying they don't want Jamaicans there. But it's not that they don't want Jamaicans there, because there are other Jamaicans there that are living progressively and productively, right? And they're tax-paying, law-abiding citizens that have never had any run-ins with the laws. So you separate yourself from those. The people that don't want no garbage in them country, you can't blame them. Lady Empress Queen, how you doing? Blessings. I'm great. How you doing? Yeah, I think they're trying to get their own show too. Back to the whole safari marriage thing. I think they're trying to get their own show, and it'll be a good look for them if that's their agenda and that's what they're trying to achieve. Because at the end of the day, it's secure the bag before you get all up and coal up. And I guess if that's an opportunity for them to do so, and they're going at it, then good luck to them. I'm just saying, my question remains: if you know, as a man, that the woman you're with was in a full-blown one of those kind of relationships with another woman, would you marry her? And the same thing for the women. If you know that you're dating a man who used to be in a relationship romantically with another man, would you see yourself marrying this man and saying, this is my husband for life? Because you got to expect that that part of them might pop up at some time. Unless you have so much faith in them, you think that they have cut off that part of themselves forever just for you. They're trying to get their own show. Okay, Roger Starchild says Caribbean kids need to be educated from early that they exist. That who exists? KK Thomas, up. That who exists? Roger Starchild, please. Caribbean kids need to be educated from that who exists. I'm waiting on an answer from you. Monroe 40, you know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that, no, actually, Sizzler knew about it because the person who did it actually contacted me and told me that they got threats. And they actually got people sent after them. So they took down all the stuff. Yeah. So they got threatened with defamation of character, legal suits, as well as threatened to have it handled streetwise. So they did find out about it, and they were, according to what I was told, they were going to do something about it. That's why they took it down. And I'm telling you, the way how technology goes, people can have you in places saying and doing things that you never been to those places before. I'm telling you, man, I saw it. Because when I saw those pictures, I really thought they were real. I was like, what the hell? They look so authentic. But I know that it couldn't have been. So he tried to shade Nikki about front lace. Why? DJ Zion Love, salute. Duking Entertainment Channel. Not even in the blues, brother. I'm telling you. Once you was into that life, I don't think it will change. That's a no-no. Exactly. Julie Tapper, that's exactly what I think. I think that it's something about you that you probably can never change. You're gonna try to change it, but you could never change that. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I would be paranoid because I would be wondering, like, when is this going to pop up again? Gregory said they finally married today. I told you they wasn't married. It was the clip that you saw. No, Gray, man. I told you that they didn't finally got married today, nothing. They got married yesterday and videos went up overnight. And that's the video that I was telling you about. Only time will tell. Why? I wouldn't be the one waiting on that time to tell me. I think if we sit around and say only time will tell when we already have a good insight, then we're just asking for trouble, broken hearts, and everything else that goes with it. You know what I mean? Now, only time will tell, nothing for me. Yes, oh, yes. Okay, so Darkman X TV. You're saying that they did that DJ Khaled video with that. Okay, now I know which one. One split a day, keep the evil away. That video, I said the same thing when I saw it. But you already know what that is. A lot of people was burning fire on it because there was like, yo, as soon as Buju come home and them kind of thing, yeah, they came and got him and whatever. But it is what it is, man. Did it for a bag of money. So Mark Crook said, give me a three-way with her and her girlfriend, and that's it. All right. You see, that's what I'm saying. It floats some people boat. It floats some people boat. I don't know if you remember, I did a video, right, where I was telling you about this person that wrote me and said how in marriage mash up now because he talked his wife into that. Y'all remember that? He talked her into that, and him and her had been married for years. I think they were married for like 9 years or something like that. And he pressured her year after year until she finally gave into that. And when she gave into it, what ended up happening was what? She and the girl started meeting without him. So she started leaning more towards that way than with him, right? And that became the destruction of their marriage pretty much. You know, I don't know. He never did a follow-up letter. I wish them all the best. I put it out there for the audience so y'all could hear it and give them some good advice. And I don't know what the follow-up was for them. I don't know if they worked it out. I don't know if a lot of people were saying just go ahead and give up now because you brought that into your marriage and now it's done. How this? Oh, I grabbed them up like Trump really early. I am a bad boy, Roger. Start trying. I saw. So, Flo, you're not easy. Look, quick question. What about the threesome lovers? A part-time freak can pass. Yeah. Hello. Whatever floats your boat. I'm saying. But just know that even somebody who's into that, they're not gonna give that up for you. So, for instance, you're a lady. If you're marrying a man that loves threesomes and he's always had them, and you suddenly think he's gonna commit to you for life and never do that again, then you're fooling yourself. Because down the line, he's either gonna try to talk you into doing it, or he's gonna go do it with somebody else. Plain and simple. Same thing, vice versa for the female. So no. It's all about compatibility and honesty. I don't mind who you are. Be true to yourself. Just be true to me also, though. So I know who I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get tricked and then be forced to accept, because I'm not going to be accepting it. Just be true to who you are, and then let me decide. Let me decide. So, Flo, people take the situation normal in America. Not everybody, you know. No, not at all. That's why bloggers have to be careful. So, Flo, it's the Holy Mountain video with Movado. I know. Well, yes, me know the one where them say one spliff a day, keep the evil away. That one. Them a dread, not Rasta. It's so Flo, you think about Jamaicans not able to live in the US or any other foreign countries. We can live wherever we want to live pretty much. We just got to keep it like, they have rules, laws, and regulations wherever you go, man. And you just got to abide by those. Get in where you fit in, or somebody's going to fight you out. That's the end of the day. That's the bottom line right there. You can't go people place and then be expecting to bring your own rules and laws into other people's place. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work. Not an option. Like I said before, it's there, it's there. Hell no. Damon and Kathy Hales, greetings and big up. I'm surprised Brains didn't join. She's probably asleep. She hasn't been feeling too good lately, for the past 2 days. I don't know if it's what? Enough people are sell them soul for the almighty money. Enough of them people, yeah. The things people become trust. Yep, exactly so. People sell, man. It's amazing to see, because people used to tell me when I was growing up, so everybody have a price. It's amazing to see now that you're grown that they do actually have a price. And some people price is so cheap. It's it's so cheap. Like some things I see people doing for money, yo, I'm like, no, son, I'd rather stay broke. Like, I'd rather be broke. I'm not. I can't. Who got married? Safari. All right. DJ Swizzle said, no make no sense. It's like taking a lion out of the jungle and feel like everything good, then one day it bite off your head. Exactly. Exactly. Because the lion is going to act how the lion, you want the lion to act for a little while. But the lion will never forget how to be a lion. So one day, lion is going to kick back in and then you are dinner. Mr. Spacely says, don't open that door. Exactly. Exactly. A lot of guys like that sort of thing. Yeah. A lot of guys, you know what I find? A lot of guys like that sort of thing until they are ready for a committed relationship. Then suddenly they don't like that sort of thing anymore. So I'm gonna give y'all a joke. So one of my subscribers said, one of y'all said that, SouFlo, I'm with the Jamaican man, right? And he just keep pressuring me for threesome, right? She said one day she get fed up. Oh, see her there? Babe, what happened? So, you hear me now? So the woman said, I'm with this Jamaican, right? He just keep pressuring me for threesome. Every time this man I beg me for threesome, I'm telling him, I'm not into that and I don't want to do it. I've never had a desire to be with another woman. And him I talk about for me, babes, and all this. And she's like, no, well, if you love me, you would do it. If it's even one time, pressure her, right? She said one day, she looked at him and she said, okay, I'll do that for you one time. But after that, this is what I want you to do for me. I want a threesome with you and the next man. And I'm the only female in it. And she said he was mad and he never asked for it again, ever. So she left a comment on the channel that said, next time them man you're asking for them things there, ask him for the same thing too. And see how he feel about that. My granny says, see, don't make nobody carry you go anywhere where you can't carry yourself back from. That's what I try telling her. And some of these things, people take you to some places about love, and take you to some places and then down the road, them gone left you. Their life sort out differently and you are somebody's good joke, right? Yeah, man, the girl that she used to name girl crutches for me, you know, and them thing there, and look at you in some kind of derogatory way, like you are no good nobody when it was them you were trying to please. So like my granny said, no make nobody carry you go which part them can't bring you back, you can't bring yourself back from. That right there is not something you can wash off once you go there. That's how it may I say. So I was surprised to see that there were actually women in here that said yes, they would actually married and be with a guy even after them find out that if they're in love. I don't know what kind of love that, I don't know what kind of woman you are, but more power to you. Me not do it. Yes. Carly says, well, Carly Williams says, same so bright and bright. Both. How dare you? How dare you? I don't know. That's what I wanted to get off my chest. It's weird. It's weird. I just think it was funny how everybody is accepting it and it's just like, yeah, congratulations to them and may they live happily ever after and couples goals and I hope to be that someday and all this and he's happy now. Oh, you know, so the man happy. You know him? you see what you see on TV in a reality show. In a reality TV show. I guess because they call it reality TV, y'all really think that it's reality. But it ain't reality. It's all scripted. It's acting. Okay? And I say big up to them because they're out getting the bag. They securing the bag. And her pass is her pass and he can't change that. You know what I mean? But would I say this is for life, wife? No. I wouldn't do it. Anyway, you're one. It's getting darker and darker out here. I can't even see myself no more. So I'm gonna cut this off, and we could talk at another time. So big up to everybody for tuning in. All right. And I'll talk to y'all later. Ebony Lewis, big up. Thanks for tuning in. Enough respect. That name is Mr. Sir One Piece from Texas. I'll be back in Texas pretty soon. Blessings in abundance, fam. Big brother Walton. Blessings in abundance. Spence Donna, good night or good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Now shout out some people before I close it down. DJ Wizzle, blessings family. Fire Defender, Miami, my place that you don't know. You know when I go to Miami, right? I used to be able to like walk through Miami and like nobody say nothing. And I remember when I first started out, like I used to literally go stand down on South Beach when it's crowded, when they're having events, and I would hand out my SouFLoTV flyers and business cards, and I would print up my t-shirts, and I would tell people tune into my channel. That time I had like 57 subscribers or 47 subscribers. And I remember I told Brains, I said, I want thousands of subscribers one day, and I want the channel to grow, you know, and all this other stuff, and we'll work on it. And within the space of 1 year, I walk through Miami now and it's like, yo, SouFLo, you're there, wanting Brains? So it feels good. It feels good. Plus, I grew up in Miami anyways. I went to North Miami Junior High, North Miami Senior High. I graduated from it and I went to Florida Memorial University. So Miami, I'm a place. Anyway, big up from Detroit, Patrick Williams. Hold it down. Big up yourself, SouFLo. Shout me out. Who this? Donna Johnson. Big up. Big up and bless up here. Manners and respect and thanks for tuning in. See that I'm out here doing this parent thing in the late night. Let me see if it'll turn around. This is where I'm at, man. And because this conversation was kind of grown, I had to come on the backside of this building where it's dark, because people, kids out here, and you don't want to have certain kind of conversations in front of the children, you know. I mean, even though I was keeping it clean, but still. So this is where I'm at. The wife is here. Babe, Brains. Somebody said to tell you hi. Not somebody. Donna Johnson. Big up and bless up. Fire Defender. A Trini. Yeah, man, we're all one Caribbean, man. Thanks for keeping it real. We really enjoy your show. Jenna, Lubba, and Grant. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Mitzi Hudson, good night. And have a blessed night here. I'm about to go myself as well. Babe, I need a brisk when you coming home. All right, babe. All right, I got you. All right, family. So I'm out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bless up, everybody. Talk to y'all later. I'm gonna cut in front of you. All right.